Hi everyone, this is Paul from Feel Good Artworks. I'm about to do some more spray painting, some space themes, and the purpose of this video is to show you how to create the rock formations. But before we start the rock formations, I'm going to create a few planets on the page. So sit back, relax while I do this, and enjoy the music, and I'll start back up in a few moments. So at this point, the planets are dry, pretty much, and I'm going to start putting the outline of the rock formations on the page. So I start with my color as the base, what I want to see through those rocks, and whatever secondary color I want to see as well. At this point, I've created my background, so now I'm just going to go back and refresh the lines where I've created the rock formations. now I'm happy with the background and how all that looks. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to cover the primary colors of the rock with the black. Now the black's been applied, I'm going to let it dry and become a little sticky, and then I'm going to go over it with paper. And the paper picks up on the stickiness of the paint, removes a little of the black, and gives us the primary colors underneath. As you can see here, it's a relatively simple technique. You just scrunch up some newspaper and roll it onto the paint. Do the same thing on the other side for the other piece of the other side of the newspaper. And just repeat several times. What you've got at the end of this technique is a really nice patchwork effect that looks very much like rock. And then you can go back in with a palette knife and just accentuate that rock however you want to, so it looks more natural. And here, what I'm about to start doing in a few moments is using that palette knife to reflect that source of light that's coming from the left side of the top. It's easier to apply the palette knife when you're using the gloss coat. The gloss coat actually lifts the paint a little bit and allows you to reapply it. So that's what I'm going to start doing in a moment. Okay, so I'm really happy how that turned out. Now I'm going to go back in and do exactly the same thing. I'm going to cover it in black, then I'm going to apply some color, reapply the black, wait for it to dry, and then pull it away. Create a second layer of rock to give it some really good dimensions here. And I've used a little bit of a lighter blue here as well. For this second layer of rock, I'm going to go back to my trusty plastic bag. The plastic bag's a fun and easier way, I think, than the paper to create an effect I like. It's slightly different from the paper effect. But here, as you can see, I simply just roll my hand inside the bag all the way across the page. It makes it so much easier. Slightly different effect, but effective nonetheless in creating a pretty authentic looking rock formation. And then just as before, I'm going to go over and outline it using my palette knife to accentuate the light effect. And that's the gloss that I'm using to lift the paint, so I can do that effectively. And I'll do this across the page. Scraping the palette knife across the rims of the rock is a really effective technique, and you should switch it up so that you're not just doing the same lines here and there, but actually pulling a little bit of the paint off the page and using your palette knife to kind of guide where the rock's going, scraping a little bit of paint away just to show the rock texture. You've got lots of different edges on that palette knife, straight, wide. You should use them to your advantage. And here it is, the finished painting. Take all the lids and the cups away, move all the rocks out of the way, and lift those up. Done. I use a gloss clear spray just to finish the painting and lock in the colors. Gives it a nice glossy effect on the picture. And there it is, guys, the finished picture. I'm just going to sign my name in the bottom right corner here, and the picture's complete. Again, if you like this video, please hit the like button. Please enter your comments or questions. I'm more than happy to respond to those. And hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. Whoop, there's the wind getting in the way. But this is the finished picture. Looks pretty fun, huh? Have fun painting, guys, and have a great day.